Francis wanted to marry me, but his mother, Monica, was against this decision. She would say bad things about me to Francis, that I was only after his money and didn't love him. She tried to sit between us on our dates, took back the gifts Francis would give me, and was rude to me all the time. But things weren't always like this. She was actually the one who introduced me to Francis after I helped her one time at work when she had an accident. Then she was only my boss. One day, she came to my house to visit my family. After introducing my parents to her, she asked to leave without any explanation. It was after that she became so hostile toward me. I asked Monica what was wrong. All that she said to me was that she suddenly realized that I was the wrong girl for her son. Why? She didn't tell me. Francis was ready to go against her mother's wishes and marry me, but I asked him to wait a bit. I wanted to win first his mother's trust and love. That way we would have a peaceful marriage. Monica's company was going bankrupt. At a meeting, Monica suggested ways to solve this problem. I checked the statistics and realized that her ideas wouldn't work, so I gave my suggestions and the board members loved it. Monica's rage was beyond measure. She fired me on the spot. Then Francis called me to inform me that Monica threatened to cut him from her inheritance if he continued to see me. Francis suggested that we put our relationship on hold while he tried to talk to his mother. I understood him, so I agreed. I talked to my mother about it. I mentioned Monica's sudden change in attitude after visiting the house. That was when my mother told me something shocking. She and Monica used to work in the same company. Once, they were both fighting for a certain position. They had to research about something and present their findings. The person with the best presentation would win. On the day of presentation, my mom replaced Monica's video for the presentation with a video about Monica talking about how she hated the company, and the video was made by AI. Monica got fired and my mom got the position. I was so shocked at my mom's confession. She said Monica's family was rich, so she didn't need the position, but she, on the other hand, was poor and needed to get that position to get a higher pay. I used to see my mother as someone who could never do anything wrong to anyone, but I was so wrong. It was then that I understood why Monica became that way after meeting my parents. It was about 3 weeks since my last conversation with Francis, and I hadn't heard from him again. I wanted closure about our relationship. Were we still going to be together, or did he want to break up for his mother's sake? I was ready to accept whatever decision he would make. When I got ready to leave home for Francis's house, I heard a knock at the door. It was Francis and Monica at the door. I led them inside. I embraced myself for whatever they were going to say. Francis was the first to speak. He told me about how much he loved me. That made me more tensed. What was he going to say after that? He then said that he wanted to marry me. Then Monica also said, "The company needs you." I was so stunned. Monica explained that she tried my suggestion, which saved the company from going bankrupt. She said she was very thankful and that she wanted me to come back and work for her company. And most importantly, she gave me her blessings to marry Francis. She apologized for being in the way of our marriage. She said that she didn't want to block his son's blessings because of a personal beef she had with my mother, and that I would be the perfect wife for her son. 4 months later, Francis and I got married and we've been living happily ever after. If you like this story, please like and subscribe. Also share with your friend and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment.